two tectonic collisions is Chungus in Balloons Tower Defense 6, where you need to complete a game of Chungus using just 2 towers. By the way, it's chimps. Anyways, we're doing this today with the Grandmaster Ninja and... no, not Magus. The Wizard Lord Phoenix. Yeah, Grandmaster Ninja is not what you call a very, very good tower to put down in a 2-tower chimp scenario. I would say that there is one cross path which is viable, the Master Bomber. Not today though, not today. Since you can afford both towers on round 6, you can get both base towers down very quickly. I wonder what the acronyms of Chungus would represent in a balloon scenario. I haven't actually thought that one through. I would dare say this, but the Crossbow Master is a better tower for 2-tower chimps than the Grandmaster Ninja. I know, but in other scenarios, the Grandmaster Ninja just completely trumps the Crossbow Master, honestly. It just takes a bunch of shinobis to make it good. But in this scenario, we can only have 2 towers. Okay, round 14. Fireball, Wall of Fire, and we'll go up to Monkey Sense because DDTs are a thing. Round 15, not a problem there. Our Wall of Fire completely incinerates everything that gets near this point, as long as it's on the field, that is. In this scenario, the Grandmaster Ninja is here for one thing and one thing only, ensuring that we can pop purple balloons. Round 24, no problem. Let's go to double shot so that we have twice the potential to pop a purple balloon. Okay, maybe not twice the chances, but it will downgrade it another layer. Go to Dragon's Breath next, which will be our Moab counter for the early stages of the game. What makes the Grandmaster Ninja not a very good 2-tower chimps tower? Well, I think the first thing that comes about is the fact that it doesn't have any lead popping potential. Secondly, even though it is a very fast firing tower, it's not what you call a very powerful tower. Even though its shurikens, it can throw 8 of them at a time, are very, very fast at throwing them, it really suffers in the later game. It's just a little bit more firepower when it comes to the overall scenario. But when it comes to firepower, we know who's going to get the most pops here. Recently, I keep getting crashes on my browsers. It's either a status access violation error on Chrome, or Firefox just becomes completely unresponsive. So I've been looking at that. I think there is a faulty RAM on my computer, or I just need to get around to dusting my computer, but it's just such a really annoying thing. And very rarely I do get the treacherous blue screen of death. Round 39 coming to a close. Round 40, let's get Summon Phoenix because it can now fire 2 sets of Dragon's Breath at any given point in time. Very good for more spread damage, but not what you call concentrated damage. Right, let's go up to Balloon Jitsu. But the round in which I'm very worried about next is going to be round 62. And all of the purple balloons that spawns on that round. Because we do need the Summon Phoenix ability for round 63 at some point. Or do we? I reckon it's the third wave of ceramics that could give us the most trouble, sorry. More purple balloon issues. Luckily, we have the tool for the job. By having a Wall of Fire here, it gives us 2 opportunities of being able to damage balloons with the same positioning of the Wall of Fire. Let's say if you had guided magic, then you can just simply move a Wall of Fire around when it comes to its placement, but we don't have that luxury today because I would like to be able to hit camo balloons with my wizard, thank you very much. And I dare rely on the counter espionage to be able to decamify. And I don't think this thing can even decamify lead balloons if it can't even hit them. So I think round 59 would be a problematic issue there. Yeah, there's just absolutely nothing to worry about in the 50s once you've got these two tier 4 set up. There's just absolutely nothing to worry about. Even round 59 is not going to be a problem since we do have the Summon Phoenix on the field here. Round 60 could require an ability usage, but I would rather not, just in case if we need it for round 61 or if it's still cooling down for round 62, but I don't think it takes a huge amount of time for it to come back at all. Okay, round 59 going down very well here. Regrow balloons are not an issue really. Now, even though Grandmaster Ninja is cheaper than the Wizard Lord Phoenix, we need Wizard Lord Phoenix first if we're going to be able to go through the 80s, because of the fact that if we try and get Grandmaster Ninja now, we won't be able to get through the 80s because we don't have the Wizard Lord Phoenix on the field, which is more powerful. Definitely more powerful. Okay, put you on last. Hopefully that grants us the means to pop most of the purple balloons. Okay, I'm going to need to switch to first and probably summon the Summon Phoenix ability. I know, right? Summon the Phoenix. Summon Phoenix. Summon the Phoenix. You get what I mean. But some of them are making their way to the exit, but I think we should be good now. Hopefully. Ooh, they both explode at the same time. Wall of Fire, definitely good. Round 63, do we need said ability? Hope not. Hopefully with the contacts of a Wall of Fire for 2 occasions, we'll be able to get through this. I'll put you on Strong actually, so that hopefully you initially target the ceramics, take them all down, and then they'll be able to be at different layers so that they can go at different speeds, meaning that they can be popped at different times. Disperse out the Pierce. Like, in any case scenario, you don't want all of the Pierce on a particular round to be concentrated into one, although this might be our first defeat. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm slightly less frustrated because they did burn down to a green balloon. So round 64, let's just use Summon Phoenix to be able to get through the round and get through these fortified Moab balloons. And there we go, we're on round 65. Gone through the smaller balloons, now it's just a matter of taking care of these BFBs, hopefully. I'd rather if they were popped down one at a time, but we just don't get everything. At least it's not a yellow balloon. It's I died to a green balloon and then a pink balloon. Somewhere down the middle there exists of a treacherous beast known as a yellow balloon. Summon Phoenix. Maybe that was too early. It's just so that we can get some initial damage down onto these BFBs. Good, good, good. They are a bit more dispersed this time, which is what I am after. And there we go. Round 65 done and dusted. So, round 64 and 65 are our first casualties. Let's get you up and running. Target the strongest most ones. And that should be good. The key word is should. In my laser cannon spam video, someone suggested for me to do like a 2TC tier list, which would be very interesting to see actually, as to like what kind of towers would fit in what tiers. And I think we can all agree that there is no such thing as a tower that would fit in the S tier category, because that would mean that that tower can have the means of starting and the means of not having any weaknesses whatsoever. It can detect camera balloons. It has an extremely high amount of damage for single targets. And it also has an extremely high amount of PS for all of the rounds like 76 and 78 and 79. You know, all those rounds which have an extremely high amount of PS required to be able to go through all of the balloons. So that's why I am very confident in saying this, is that there is not a single tower in the entire game that is S tier. Even when the towers were at their prime, there is still some form of weakness, there is some form of extreme microing. So I'm looking at you, Corvus, or I'm looking at you, Tsar Bomber, or I'm looking at you, Sorda, or Geraldo. You know, before Horsemen of Apocalypse that have managed to do a 1TC in some way, shape or form if they were able to start with 650, or they were given some extra cash at the start of a round or the scenario so that then you can actually place them down, etc. There is not a single tower that has the normal damage type, huge amount of pierce, huge amount of damage, and you can place the base tower down on round 6. It's just not a thing. 75 going down very well here. Yes, we've got the Wizard Lord Phoenix now, which means we have this permanent Phoenix up in the sky, but we've still got round 78 purples to contend with, but that should be fine. And also by the time round 95 comes around, we'll have the Grandmaster Ninja anyway, so our attack speed will go up. Round 78, the ceramics do not stand what they are called a chance at all. Purple balloons, can we take care of them? Yes, we can. Just like that, you have enough firepower in order to take care of the purple balloons, and for that, I thank you, Balloon Jitsu. Back in the day when the Grandmaster Ninja and the Permanent Brew 2-Tower Chimps was done, the Grandmaster Ninja had much more attack speed, and each shuriken had much more pierce. So it means they can go through more balloons at a time, and had better synergy with a Permanent Brew than it does now. Okay, round 80 being taken care of, and now Super Ceramics have decided to rear their ugly heads into the scenario. No children spawn, but each ceramic is, well, it's been given some steroids and they decide to last for much, much longer under fire. Believe it or not, damage type is incredibly important in a 2-tower chimp scenario. When you only have 2 towers, one of them is going to have to be as close to the normal damage type as possible. So we've got fire and sharp. This can take care of the purple balloons, which poses this a threat, and this can take care of the lead balloons, which would pose this a threat. And here is the Grandmaster Ninja in all of its glory. ZOMGs and all of the super ceramics inside those. Yeah, anytime there's a Wizard Lord Phoenix in a 2TC scenario, but round 95 is literally the only obstacle in which we need to go over, and the rest should be okay. It's just down to the timing of the warp ability, because DDTs exist, and I don't see this thing doing anything against it. Right, just like round 85, but each one is a bit tougher, and there's twice as much pierce required to get through the round. Okay, do we need to use the ability at all? And that is going to be a very hard no. A lot of fire power. This is what we call a lit strategy. But let me know if you think of a Grandmaster Ninja needs a buff, because it feels like it hasn't really been buffed in a meaningful way, like at all. It's only really been given nerfs, and I think at the same update where they nerfed the attack speed and pierce, they did give each shuriken +1 damage, but it's like, really? It doesn't really take away its it doesn't really have any sort of strengths behind that, aside from getting more single target damage, which is good against the bad, I suppose. But everything else, it's just no-go. Just a no-go scenario. I'm not expecting this thing to be given normal damage type. No, that's just stupid. But, you know, something to add to its base performance, kind of like with the Master Bomber. That's been given twice the amount of fire rate towards its sticky bomb attacks to be able to handle mild class balloons a bit more better. And no, I don't view the increased damage or pierce or whatever the buff to caltrops, if you grant it the Grandmaster Ninja, as a buff. Okay, round 93, this could be bad. Oh no, that was brilliant. It's just down to Phoenix positioning then. Rest of the round. Thought it looked to be very sketchy. Okay, round 94. What to do for this round? I think if we summon the Wizard Lord Phoenix, it should be able to help us get through this scenario. Let's put you back on first now, so that the Phoenix is not targeting the ZOMGs. They are damaged, which is what I like to see, but they're not broken down into BFBs. Again, what I'm looking for, divide and conquer, be able to take all these down reasonably. Okay, round 95. What to do on this round? Well, we need to take care of the DDTs, obviously, but it's just a matter of when to use our ability. I think now would be a good time, but I'm still not entirely sure. Put you on camo priority, so that obviously you're targeting the DDTs. Oh gosh, rainbow. Seriously? I was trying to get the Phoenix to target the remaining DDTs there. Okay, now would be a great time to unleash the bigger whiz in the sky. Okay. Just these DDTs left, just those left. I'd rather if these targets... Oh my... I was hoping you would stay alive, please, just so that we can get the ability... No, sorry, yeah, the ability back that bit more quickly. And we're definitely going to need to use the ability on this round because there are too many fortified Moabs to try and contest with against. Okay, they're partially damaged, which is good, Need you to come back around. I'd rather if all of those ZMGs were not popped. All of them, yes, but not the backmost one, if you get what I mean. All but one. Okay, round 97. This is going to be incredibly tricky, because I'm not too sure when to really summon this warp. I really would like to have the ability back for round 98, but are we going to be able to unleash enough damage so that we can actually get through this round? That is the big question, because I think there's just going to be far too many of these critters over here to be able to... Yeah, it's the second one that I'm more worried about than anything else. Okay. Oh, gosh. No. How are we going to do this? What about part of a wave throughout the round, so that then hopefully we can get the ability active while they are down from ZMGs to BFBs? Okay, that's a good start. Probably not the best, though. We're looking to be incredibly precarious, but that is probably a good result as any, okay? So, put you on strong, unleash the ability up throughout the skies, and hopefully we'll be able to do all of this. Okay, some of the ZMGs are down. Oh, gosh. Perhaps we need to unleash the ability straight away, and not even actually straight away. We need to hold out until the majority of the round is on the field, and then unleash it. So then we can actually affect everything, hopefully get all of the fortifieds taken care of. Where the hell did that come from? Some things just amaze me, and this game never ceases to amaze me with its sheer and utter randomness at times. Yeah, taking care of all of the fortified balloons is definitely paramount, but we've still got these kind of worries here with yellow balloons. I swear I don't calculate all of this. It just happens, okay? I don't mean to put all of this into a place other than I always die to a yellow balloon in every video that I do. It just happens. We are all in this together. God damn it. Problem is, we need the ability back for round 99. That is definitely a necessity, but it's just a matter of trying to get all of this down, and hopefully we'll be able to do it. I don't even know what to say anymore. This keeps popping up in front of me. Oh, that's much better. Okay, we can have this at the ready for when the fortified DETs pop out, and we need to pop this as late as possible so that then we can have it for round 100, but it's just a matter of when. But also at the same time, I kind of like to have it early so that we can get the recharge back at some points throughout the round. That's my only worry right about now. Like to have it for round 100. Would like to have it for round 100. But I'm not too sure if this is too early for round 100. Oh, that was fantastic, actually. That was brilliant, actually. We managed to go through that entire round really successfully. And hopefully we can get the ability back in due time. Okay, you're just about to exit the radius of the Wizard Lord Phoenix, so chow down another one. Right, it's coming back around to here. Do we dare use another one here? Ooh, really cutting the line here because I need the damage from the DDTs, but obvious. Oh my goodness sakes, that was perfect actually. Hopefully we don't damage these ZOMGs too quickly, but again, I do need them popped. Okay. Oh my goodness sakes, the spawn on that is so bad. You spawned in the worst spot. Why'd you have to spawn down there? Why can't you be up there? Or anywhere else? That's so bad. That is so bad. Speaking of bad, I don't want to go through this again just because of where you spawn. Oh, for what? I don't get that. Why did you spawn over there that time? Whereas when I unleashed it the other time, it was all the way down here? Could someone give me an explanation as to how that is a thing? Because I thought it was always consistent when it comes to its spawnage. Maybe it's because of where the bird was when it ended? Because it was in a different spot because of the fact that we, well, it started around 100 immediately, but perhaps it's because of where the bird expired. So you can manipulate the positioning of the bird itself. Maybe that's the only thing I can really come up with, because spawning down here was stupid, but spawning over here was really idealistic, really. That's where we wanted the Phoenix to spawn. But anywho, that is the two-tower chimp combination with the Grandmaster Ninja and the Wizard Lord Phoenix. If anybody can come up with an explanation as to, like, why that was a thing, where the first time the Phoenix spawned down here, whereas on the second time, a successful time, it spawned up here, then please do let me know. But I think it's just down to where the bird expires when the ability duration ends. That's the only thing I can really come up with. But thank you all so much for watching, everybody. Let me know what you thought of the video down in the comment sections below. And see you all in the next video. Have a lovely day, everybody, and take care of yourselves.